last stream was one of the best, was most wonderful streams I've had. We had our first hype train, folks. It was great. It was overwhelming. It really was. We started out at level 2. Hang on, I got to check on whether YouTube's actually going or not because I can't trust it. I can't trust YouTube. And neither can you. Don't trust YouTube. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, goodness. Let's see here. Are you going, YouTube? Are you awakened? Do you have the data that you wanted? It is. It says excellent connection. Well, I'm glad to hear that. It makes me so happy. I'm as happy as a little girl. Okay. Paraphrased Dieter, yeah. And let's see, you gotta copy this. Because I think this is this working? Are you working? Yes, we are. So let's try and Rumble. And does it show up on our screen? There we go. Yay. So let's, well, what about the one that's here for, so I have one for here. See one for Twitch. I don't see one for the other one. You know, the other ones that we're not supposed to mention when we're streaming on Twitch because, you know, they'll like ban us or something, or who knows? Who knows? Okay. Yeah, I get that it's, I want to actually see the chat. How about that? Can we do that? Is that possible? Maybe not. Oh, good grief. The things you think you want to do. But we can't let it get us down, folks. We can't let it stop us. We have to keep going forward into that wood chipper that is the internet. No, not that. Okay, why are you saying no? My stream is not finished. Why'd you do that? That's weird. Okay, so we're gonna do hello world here. Nope, that's not what we're gonna do. Another reason I was late is instead of typing hello world into one of the chats, I typed in a password for one of the accounts. So that was awkward. So I had to go change passwords real quick. Because I'm a jackdragon. I'm a jackwagon of streaming and DDO. It's what I do. And I don't do it very well. I know. But I have fun with it. Why not? Speaking of fun. Speaking of fun. I was speaking of fun, right? Okay. I have some cool things that I want to share with y'all because, well, first, Nonner Dragon is home. So, yay. Oh. Hang on a second. That's fantastic. So let's just, So I'm not being seen on Twitch now. Let's see here. Yeah, it says I'm offline. Great. So let's just stop that one. Yeah, I want to stop it. If it's not going, then there's really no point in stopping it. Let's start the stream again. Yay. And for everybody else, thanks for hanging in there. I still don't know that I'm streaming. I'm not streaming. Did it go into bandwidth test mode again? Stream. Nope, it's not in bandwidth test mode. Okay. Why aren't we streaming? Let's stop the stream. Now let's just let it sit for a while. You know what? Twitch will just have to cope. That's what's going to happen. Yep. Twitch will just have to cope. Oh, my, my. Oh, my, my. Okay, so let's see if that's enough. Actually, I got to wait for it to time out, I think. We'll see. Because there's this whole thing with Twitch, and, you know, if it'll try and wait for the reconnect. Let's see. Does that do it? Does that get us back on Twitch? I don't know. It did. All right. It's wow. Okay. Now that we've restarted the Twitch stream, welcome to the JackDrag0n cave. An utter comedy of errors, which has set us back 30 minutes. I was happy. I was giddy about starting today's stream because I got great news. Nonner Dragon is home. I got neat stuff to share with y'all. I want to show you one of my new dragons. Actually, I got 2 dragons to share. Okay, no, I don't want to disconnect. We'll restart. You don't have to. I don't understand how this is so backwards. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I got a new keyboard. It's really weird how this camera is like the opposite of what you think it should be. This is not right. I don't understand why. Hang on a second. It's like it's flip-flop. There. See, that's how it should be. Good, it's not me. It was the camera. So I have this cool new keyboard. Yeah, okay, I got that. This is the Red Dragon K550 Yami. It has like, well, you can't hardly see them, so let me get some extra light in here. It has macro keys, which that's going to make life a little easier. And of course, you know, it's RGB and it's got some multimedia keys over here. I've had this on my wish list for a while, so this is one of my new dragon additions to the JackDrag0n cave. I'm going to try and figure out if I can learn something about painting before I take a stab at this guy, but he's got his little treasure chest, and that is the coolest thing. He's just kind of laying there, toying with the treasure chest. So then I got these, which I think these are cool. Hey, Al, how are you? I'm showing off some of my new stuff that I got upon Nonner Dragon's return. These are gamelings. I guess you can use them as markers or they're just collectibles. See, it's got everything from a gelatinous cube to an owlbear to a beholder, displacer beast. I'm thinking that's a mimic. I think, yeah. And this little guy down here, where you barely see, is an intellect devourer. Yeah, so I don't know if I can get that to focus any better. I might have to back up. Maybe it needs some light. Whoa, gosh. Okay, maybe the light. Yeah, light helps. Light always helps with cameras. It's funny how that works. So yeah, there's an intellect devourer down there, who of course is starving in my presence. Okay. So yeah, you can see the gelatinous cube better. The owlbear, berry. Beholder. No, just beholder. Displacer beast. See, and this talks about him on the back. So it is a mimic over there, above the intellect devourer. I thought that's so cool. And then this fella. Woo! It's a black dragon. Part of the funny dragon line. Dungeons and Dragons. He's way cool. They come in different colors, of course, you know, like all the other dragons. Say hi, funny. Hello! All right, cool. You go sit over here with Barry. All right. He'll be watching from over there. And, oh, this was another one of the gamelings I got. So not only do I have the owlbear, but I've got a snowy owlbear to go with him. So I thought that is so cool. And all of this stuff is courtesy of right cam. Fat Cats Gaming out in San Angelo. So if you're ever out the San Angelo way, which I don't know why you might be, but you know, presumably it'd be family or, you know, running from the law, check out Fat Cats Gaming. Where but not if you're really running from the law. I don't think that's the best place for you. There might be kids there, and you know that might just throw things into disarray. So, but Fat Cats Gaming out in San Angelo is where all these things were got, and they're online at fatcatsgaming.com. I don't know if you can see that up there. Maybe not. But oh, hang on. You know what we can do? Control C. I've got this wonderful tool called Chat. How about we put it in chat? And I can't, I've got to find my chat so I can actually see. Luna Rose, how are ya? Put this here, Fat Cats Gaming. Put this, I don't know if that doesn't show up in everybody's. So then we'll put this over in this chat. And that chat. And where'd the other chat go? There's another chat around here somewhere. I know there is. Well, maybe I don't know there is anymore. I don't know what I know anymore. Other than this too shall pass. All right, let's see here. Put this up here so I can see. Oh my goodness. Okay, did I get in? It's in almost every chat, except for that one of the things called with the YouTube. Why do I have two of these showing up here now? Oh, that's just weird. That's just weird. Okay. That shouldn't be showing up twice. Let's see here. If I turn this one off, cut. Nope, that cuts them all off. Let's go back to, see, but it shouldn't cut them all off because that one's on. Where am I? Where am I? Who am I? What have I done? Okay, let's see here. Test. Nope. So that one's not working. Why is that one not working? Maybe it is working, and I'm just too silly to realize that I'm in the wrong screen. Let's see. Here we go. How about that? Yay! Oh, it worked for a moment. Why did it work for a moment? Yep. Okay. We're in Chat Cave. And we turn this on and off. And for some reason, it doesn't want to come back on. So I don't know anymore. Refreshes. You refreshes. Come back to here. Come back to Jamaica. Cut that in. I don't know. What in the world is happening here? Pet Dragon, did you do something?
I don't like the idea of someone hearing what I'm thinking.
No one likes the idea of hearing what you're thinking.
It works for Blurp, just not for me. Okay, great. Well, thanks for Blurp. I don't know who triggered Blurp, but yay. Nobody does like the idea of thinking or hearing what I'm thinking. They definitely don't want to be thinking what I'm thinking. Whew. That would be scary as all get out. Okay. All right, at least there's that. So those are some of my new toys. The dragon, little bitty dragon miniature who's laying down playing with this treasure chest. My gamelings. And new little funny black dragon. Call him funny because that's what's on the top of his tag. I don't know if that's actually supposed to be a name or what, but I like it. I like that he's got that kind of check the camera. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong camera. Okay. See, because I was supposed to be talking to this camera, but I was talking to this camera. And just a moment ago, I was holding this camera, which was inverted. So, welcome once again to the JackDrag0n cave, where nothing works like it's supposed to, especially the brain of the streamer. Okay. And of course, your response is, what brain? Hey, at least it's going out. Let's get to the right camera. Oh my gosh. If you weren't with me for the first 30 minutes, which you likely weren't.
Oh, that's not right.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's not right. So, as no one here was with me for the first 30 minutes, because it wasn't connected. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. Because I messed up. Whatever. It's just OBS didn't want to do what I wanted it to do, even though it said it would do what it was supposed to do, and well, it's just a big old pile of doo-doo. All right. It's over. Now let's get into the game. I don't know if there's really any news to talk about. I mean, everything's been talked about over the weekend. We're still, everybody's getting ready for the move. Moving on up to 64-bit servers. I had when we started 261 toons. I'm down to 245. I'm addressing my habit and going to Shadowdale, huh? Cool. I don't know, where are we going? Where are we going? We have this whole plan, and I've got spreadsheets talking about which toons are taking what where. We're going to Thrain, yeah, and to Moonsea for our European guildie friend, and to I think we got something going to Khyber, right? And I'll have toons on all 4 servers, as most Guthrie's going. Yeah, his Wandering Lunatic guild's going to Shadowdale, so there will be some representation of Soulhaven everywhere. We're like Savoir Faire. Savoir Faire is everywhere. Yep. So, Thrain, Shadowdale, Cormyr, Comfy Casual from Cannith going to Moonsea, right? I got to get a drink. I'm dying here. Hang on. If you've never seen this was my dragon mug given to me by my pen and paper friends. This was given by Adam, our PNP game master. It's a really great cup. Yep. So, like you see, we'll have somebody pretty much everywhere. How we'll have time to actually do anything, I don't know, but it'll be easier because instead of 8, we'll just have 4 that we have to contend with. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun. It will be fun. I have to keep telling myself that. Thank you for hydrating, Pet Dragon. Probably needs it as much as I do. So, I was thinking about going to Orion today, but really where I want to go is my home server of Khyber. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I miss Khyber. And since we're celebrating homecomings with Nonner Dragon being home, why not go back to my main server, Khyber, which is not what I actually logged into. So I'm going to have to re-log into DO again. Because I just rationalized it in my head, and so now we're going to do it. Yeah, that's why. I'm just... What level? I don't know. Really? You used to be on Khyber, but then you left Khyber for Sarlona, right? Is that where you went? That's where your main is now, right, Lunaros? Yeah. Oh, yeah, you said it right there in Sarlona. I'm sorry. It was hidden behind another piece of equipment on my screen. Okay. Flip to Sarlona. I mean, there's lots of good guilds. I mean, there's good guilds. There's some good guilds on every server. Even Wayfinder, okay? I have a guild on Wayfinder. You know, we're intermittently there, you know. Harley Freebird plays on Wayfinder all the time, so, you know, there's somebody there. There's just not a whole, you know, horde of somebodies there, and that's okay. All right, so we're waiting here. So if we go with my main, that would be what, 18? Yeah, Skysure is 18. Let's go into the gaming screen. On Khyber kicked me out. Kicked you out? What? You ran raids. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's horrible. You got an 18 still? Is it the last 18 you ran together? All right, so I'm logged into Khyber. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna do something. Leveling 18s to 20. Oh, okay. So I'm lucky that you have an 18 still. Be chasing around. And let's see here. I gotta turn this down a little bit in my ear. 10 years worth of favor. Oh my gosh. Well, you got the best of that, man. Oh my god. That's not right. It's not right at all. Let's see, why am I getting so much of this noise in my ear? That's what's funny. Okay, I'm going to lower this sound right there. And I'm going to get my storm cloud, because I didn't buy a carpet. I earned a storm cloud. And we got to get some ammo. I like how the storm cloud kind of adds to my electricity motif. Okay, so let's jump in here. Oh, what was that? It started with 4. Oh, wow. Why did that go away? I did not mean for that to go away. I guess I can look over there for chat. What a day, what a day. Let's see, let me look at this, because I want to make sure. Wow. Okay. I've got to figure out one more thing before we get going too far, because it will drive me insane. It's not that far a drive, but it will drive me insane. It's not a long trip. Okay. And then I've got to get you into my chat. No, okay. Let's see. That's not what I was going for. Do this. Sorry, folks. This is, for what started out as so very upbeat. Has decided to try and beat me down, but it's not going to happen. I'm not going to let it happen. Alright, so now I've got all the chat windows. I said I got all the chat windows. Good grief, really? No, you can't. Oh. How is it you can do that, but no one else can? So if I do this, no, I don't want to do it. There we go. Then, where'd you go? There. Okay. The other ones are set. I'm set. We're set. Alright, who's on? Alien, okay. Alien. Invite. You. Nope. So. Oh, you just logged off. That wasn't the 18 you wanted? It's okay. Hang loose. I'll hang loose. I will hang so loose. I don't know how to finish that. That's...
How very inappropriate. Thank you.
Yeah. You know, it's okay. I've got ammo. Now the question is, what are we gonna do with this ammo? I don't know if I haven't done all of Sharn. We did Lords of Dust, Spinner, blah blah blah. Moorgrave. I haven't finished Moorgrave. How about that? Not ready to take 20. Okay. What are you banking 19? Okay. Oh, I see what you are. You're banking 19 on everything, or banking 20 on everything else. Like 3 XP away from 20. Okay. So now the question is, where do we want to go? Oh my, oh my, oh my. Too bad Fell's not here. Okay. Yeah, I'm 88, so you're still ahead of me. Like, surprise, surprise, right? Shocker! Let's see. Okay, we'll do that. How about 17s? You are 16, going on 17. Dun, 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 dun. Ba, ba, ba. Go by. Yeah, it was. There's a 2-year thing. I don't really want to talk about that here. That's not, yeah. That's not right. Let's see. So I'm pretty, you know, I got all kinds of options here. Feel like running through Sharn? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I did not mean to do that. Par for the course. Alright, so... Yeah, right? Yeah, we don't... Again... Wow, how did I end up in this pond? That's interesting. Or what is these? I can't remember what these are. In level. But, we start here, right? Oh, that's 14, so that's nice. Oh, that's how Cam gets off the boat. Nice. I did not remember that. The quick way to House Jarasco. Just jump. Okay, I mean, I've done Lords of Dust, but that's fine. I can do that again. Yep. I just have to get back on the boat and go that way. We've proven I can exit the boat. Let's see if I can enter the boat. Yep. We're on and we're off. Yeah, I thought I was going to like turn around, and for some reason I had my hands in the wrong on the wrong keys or something. Ugh. I have these pedals down under my feet, which are, well, yeah, of course, the pedals you have to be under the feet to be. But you can see I can do my strafing this way. I can do jumps with the middle pedal. But I wasn't even using them at the time. Yeah, you'll help Inquisitor Noman. I'll help him right off a cliff. How about that? Yeah, R1. Here we go. And here we are in the Lords of Dust. And I'll bring this guy. What are you on this tune? You're a wizard. Alright, so I need actually this guy to help heal me then. So he'll take care of you. Said heal. Take care of you. You got a hire too? Okay, you gotta dwear him. Fire. And this.
Inquisitor Noman waits for you near the entrance. An irritated scowl on his face.
A little bit of echo there, huh? Sorry about that.
Novice, stay near me.
Dun, dun, here we go. All right, everybody here has to sing karaoke or die. How about that? So, you won't sing karaoke. Suffer the consequences. Yep. Come on. You're supposed to die already. You're not supposed to live this long. Yeah. I told y'all to sing, not dance. But no. I had to try and do things your way. Oh, feels good to be in game. Been working on all the stuff around the game, but not the game itself. Got a remnant down here. 13.
I shall go this way and dispatch them.
Yeah, well, you go that way then.
You go the other way.
Don't tell me where to go. You're not the boss of me. I should have wore the other shirt. One that talks about the 4 moods. I was in a really good mood when I started. And things just started like snowballing and quicksanding. You have a snowball that actually just goes down into quicksand? I wonder if that's a thing. What's the likelihood of having a humongous snowball in Florida that then entraps you in quicksand? I don't know. Maybe Arizona. Ooh, Fear Reaper. I knew something else was wrong. Of course. Wow, and I cannot hit him for some reason? That's not right. Pretty sure I have like ghost touch and stuff. Alright, he's dead. Yeah, those should have blown up. Alright. Wow. Got any SP pots there, L? Be out of spell points here pretty quick. Have you talked to Cam lately? It's been a long time since I've heard anything from Cam. Alright, I gotta put this up top because I'm missing everything. 14.
In the center of this room stands a bloodstained
Hey, I can purify the altar.
Unspeakable
We're getting
acts
another
have been performed
chest. We're
there.
getting another chest. Give me this. Give me the collectible already. You gotta wonder what kind of dingo, when blind, rushes headlong down a hall to fight somebody who's shooting at them in the distance already. Hey, hey, hey! Look at there, Nimvin raid. How are you, Nimvin? I saw you streaming earlier. I meant to say hi, but I was already having trouble with my stream, so I didn't want to risk infecting yours. Crazy West, hey! How is everything? Welcome in, Raiders. We are currently on Khyber, my homeworld, as it were. And we're running through the Lords of Dust. Here with my guildie L. And we're both level 18. Running this level 16 quest at R1. Why? Because we can. Well, at least we think we can. I've been wrong before, to be honest. Okay. That's kind of the premise of this whole stream, is how wrong I usually am, or often am.
There are light scuff marks around the
Yeah.
bookshelf on the right,
Oh.
as if it had been moved.
I'm not the
frequently.
janitor. I don't know what you expect me to do about the scuff marks. I will purify this altar. How about that? Because I do believe, you know, a nice altar deserves to be purified. You know, just 'cause it's the right thing to do, yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh. So as I was saying, it's nice to be actually in-game playing,
The
because
novice who accompanied
with all the
Noman
migration
lies on the
stuff
ground in the hallway ahead.
and trying to get from 261 toons down to something more manageable like 144, so that with my current number of character slots I can fit everybody on all four servers, or fit those on all four servers. I know we're supposed to get more. Sev said as much in the I don't know how many that's going to be though. So if it's 5, I think, you know, that's a reasonable accommodation. 5 character slots per server, but considering we got people, you know, you're going from 8 to 4, maybe 5's not even enough, right? We shall soon see. Yeah, we're supposed to, Severlin, however you want to pronounce it, because it changes from week to week, said on Fridays at 4 when he was talking with Cordovan, or Cordovan, or Cordovan, that yeah, they were going to try help with the migration by providing some extra character slots to people as they were, I guess, unpacking. They're not going to do it. Well, I don't know how they're going to do it, because I guess you have to do it as much, you know,
to look more like a dark and sinister
before they're unpacked
less
as
like an
before,
empty
right? Or
warehouse.
after. Because once you provide them, unless it's going to be something. Wait, doink. Yep. Okay, y'all stay up there. I found this. I'll take care of it. This is what I'm trained to do. I'm a professional. He says as the trap blows up. Okay. Alright, I gotta get this die thing over here so I can see it. So yeah, so you know, it's not, I'm not just pulling that out of thin air or anywhere else. That was something that Severlin actually said. But I don't know how many. I don't know how many slots it's going to be, and you know, I've got a glove or something here that's supposed to be. It's just one glove, so it's like Michael Jackson disarming traps. If Michael Jackson were a trap, you know, an artificer, that's what I would look like. Hang on just a moment, folks. Okay.
Chill pervades the lower level. The clink and creak of hardened steel.
The clink and crink. Well, I don't know what. Are you talking about me? I mean, you know, before I get too far in, I want to do a couple of shout outs real quick. Yeah, we gotta wait here anyway.
A woman's voice drifts
So
up
we
from
get
somewhere
into
below. She
here. We
speaks
do a
Norman's
visual
name,
shout out for our
and the
first visitor,
Inquisitor
who is
himself
Luna Rose
appears.
Dragon. Yep.
You will do no such thing. The Silver Flame has caused enough trouble. Soon nothing I can say will throw them off the scent. No, you will stay here and see that no one gets by.
And we know for sure there is
We'll
a
go
highlight
low
for
and assist
Luna
our
Rose
guest.
now, because we kind of twisted her arm to make this.
I'm Luna Rose Dragon. I stream Monday through Saturday at 9 p.m. Central. I play a variety of games, but I mainly play DDO. I'm not out to make or do the best build. I just play to play and have fun. Always have, always will.
Yay! That's Luna Rose Dragon, ladies and gentlemen. Go give her a follow. Watch her play with a kid on her knee, which is tough to do, but she does it. Okay. And let's see, then we had Nimvin with a raid, so we'll give a visual shout out to our friend Nimvin, or Nimvine, as ChatGPT likes to refer to
Oh
him.
my god. The only terrorist allowed in my chat, Pentagon, is here, guys. Everyone, cover your eyes, nose, and mouth. The pungent Pentagon is here. No, I'm kidding. How you doing, dude?
So I guess you're accusing Pentagon of some kind of chemical warfare thing there, Nimvin? That's cool. Alright, get the fungus here. I think it's time to buff the... There was this fire... A little fire scarecrow. Alright, where'd everybody go? Oh, I parked y'all up there and forgot about you. That's not cool. There we go. Okay. Woohoo! Hey. This is a weird build. This is not following any kind of build regimen. I can't remember exactly what made me make the choices I made with this. It's a... Yeah, I love how Ronarm does that. Let's see here. What do I got? I got 10 Ranger, 4 Artie, 4 Pally. So, yeah, I'm gonna get the rest in Ranger so I can get a Ranger pass line. But it's Dark Hunter Ranger, it's not the straight up Ranger. And I think I wanted the range bonuses is what I was going for. Purify. I bet Luna's one of those folks that has tunes on every server. Yep, I needed something to feed to my sentient weapon. And doot. Oh yeah, I took advantage of those too. I know what you mean. I love a paralyzing weapon. Come on. I don't like a paralyzed stream though. That's, you know, not what I was... This turnabout thing is not fair play, okay? Just saying. Alright, everybody stay put. Ellie, you can have that. Oh. No, Chief, we're in Lords of Dust right now. You're welcome. We're on Khyber this week because it's homecoming week. My Nonner dragon is home, so yeah, that was an ouchie. Not cool. Let's get everybody, let's get the band back together here. I always wonder about that. Okay, come on, Mr. Rakshasha. 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 That's not what they're singing? Yeah. You're on Sarlona too? Okay. Running, oh, you're running Epic Dilaris. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. I love how everybody, oh, I gotta get back to Cap. Like, okay. You just want to be at Cap for getting to the 64s, huh?
Visitor Noman stands next to a strangely confident-looking drow.
Yeah, they're all strangely confident, the drow.
An unholy ritual.
Cool, cool, cool.
What?
What?
Surprised I am not who you thought I was?
No.
I should have
Not really.
told you at the start. This is nothing, my friend. A nuisance. The ritual is underway, and
Blah,
the silver
blah,
flame
blah, blah.
is powerless to stop it. So
You and your
pray,
monologuing.
Shall we continue?
Okay.
Now, give yourselves, my children. Give to the glory of our
Give
cause.
to the glory of our cause.
Stand aside.
I want you to
Let my
sacrifice,
minions kill
but
this
I don't really
filth.
want to sacrifice. Have we heard this story before? I think so. But we're not putting up with it. We're going to unionize. We're going to... No, that's not what we're going to do. Okay, come on. Don't aim at your own guys, JackDrag0n. Oh, yes. I started that. I was wondering what just popped up. Oh, yeah. I was trying to start Discord. See if it would run. Yeah. Come on. Hit the skeleton. Shoot the bat. Shoot the glass. This time not the glass. Shoot their bad personage. Ouch. No man. Say no man. No man. Rakshasha. Okay. Okay, why is that? Oh, this is the one I want. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we got him. We're gonna. This is gonna be easy. Nothing to this. Easy out. Piece of cake. Yeah, follow me around the circle there, dude. Yeah. Let me show you something. Yeah. Ooh, he actually died? Yeah, okay, he did. Yeah. Knock, knock. Hey, I got an venom blade out of this chest. Who would have thought? I'm not complaining. I'm in a suburb of Shadowdale. Is that what Thrain is? The shadow or the suburb of Shadowdale? Ooh, I don't have Featherfall on. How did that happen? I was falling. Oh, come on. Anything with a slot? I don't think so. I'll have to find some treasure elixirs because I am getting the worst loot rolls. Of course, hey, there we go. That's, yeah. It's a outfit with double slots, but not even the, yeah. I don't know, maybe somebody will want it. We gotta talk to this guy. I'm just gonna go ahead and talk to this guy, because, you know, we're here. So we do servants first. Okay. So L, I need another silver slinger. What do you think? Can we do that optional, or do we need to get somebody else? Step in. But did I step in on Reaper Elite? Nope, I put in Reaper. Okay. We die badly. Oh, ye of little faith. And knowledge of the truth. Yeah, okay. It's probably how it would go, I know. I just thought I'd ask. Let's do this, and then this. Come on. Can you, like, cast the spells I ask you to cast, dude? You're hired for a reason, you know? And you, what is your problem? F1. It's like it's hard to get buffed if these guys won't actually, like, you know, cast the spells and stuff. Alright, get your own shield. Alright.
You have entered the nether realm of Khyber. A magical
Rakshasha.
barrier built by the silver flame glows on the path ahead.
I don't know why that keeps opening, but... Okay. farming. Thanks. Yeah, I guess I could. Heck, it's hard to even not get interrupted when you're at cap. But I have all my level 30 hires that can be my shock troops, you know.
Dusty remains lie in front of a sealed stone door on the far side of the room.
Come on, jumpy, jumpy. Where is that switch? There it is. I thought we did it once or
Hot,
twice.
stale air blows
Not
into the
duoed, but
chamber
yeah.
as the stone door slides open.
There was more than just us, I know, but wow, really? I thought put on the special gloves here. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. It's about dadgum time. Nothing really there. What do I have on? Oh, no wonder. Got on the do-nothing goggles from Steps of Bliss. All right. Oh, yeah. Well, somebody's supposed to pop up out of the fire here. How's that move? Oh, okay, because they put it over to... Get this. Is that the right one? No. This was paralyzer, yep. That disco ball.
The drow here are intently prying dragon shards from the cavern.
Pedals. Do your job. Lots of remnants in the air here. Remnants in the air. Doo, doo, doo. Yeah. I don't know all the lyrics to that song. So. Mushroom is blocked. I thought that's why you take mushrooms, so you wouldn't get blocked. I'm being poisoned. Ooh, Fear Reaper. Down center. Get up close and personal with your Fear Reapers. All right.
The only way forward is down into Khyber's depths.
It's hard to get up into Khyber's depths. Yep, these smart characters that are blind running towards people who want to kill them. This is how I know we'll win. I mean, unless there's like, you know, hundreds of them, or dozens, or a lot, you know, a lot. Yeah.
This magic barrier is different. It is flanked by a pair of empty sockets.
Yeah. Alright.
Flickering torchlight illuminates a curiously well-worn path.
Oh, gotta get the writings there of... Oh, it's blocked. Have you tried the mushrooms? Okay, let's see. How about a little ice fire, Reaver? Woohoo! Now the dwarf. Oh, and guildie down. Okay, well, we'll get them back here in just a moment. As soon as we cool things off a little. There we go. Alright, so now you got job to do here, dude. F2. Come on. Raise the... There we go. And then now the other guy. You didn't think you'd just cast that once and be done, right? Okay. Alright. Everybody circle up and let's heal this thing. There we go. World's longest spell, ladies and gentlemen, the mass heal. Alright. So, let's see, there's still some more stuff to get here, yeah?
The passageway is eerily quiet.
No, it's not. It's just regular quiet. Got the wrong. Oh yeah, I switched to cold for the other one. There we go. I got a crest. Okay. Let's go get the other one. Nacho! You know, it does. You don't think so, but it does. It's you don't know, okay? I got pedals on the floor. That's you don't see all the things that, you know. All the you know, magical machinations of the JackDrag0n cave that, you know, go into making this fail every 30 minutes or so. Yeah. I do it. I know. I'm the same way. Like, this monitor is so good. I know I can see around this corner. How you doing tonight, Nacho? What you up to? Got all your toons ready for the migration? I got hellhounds. Guess I should get everybody up here. We can all fight. And we will all go down together. Oh, you got hit by a Ezra. Oh, that's not cool. I should probably get out the ice weapon again since I'm fighting all these hellhounds. Maybe a little extra purple, some purple damage here. Instead of looking like me, I'm healing them for some reason. There we go. Now it's like actually doing purple damage on a white dot. Okay. So now we're gonna go. Oh, you already got. Okay. Why are y'all running through the fire? Think you're some kind of champion or something, dude? Remnant 12. Okay, are we supposed to go this way? Hey, Harley. High fives, brother. How you been? What's your game plan for the... Oh, we got ads starting in 10 seconds. We're going to... Well, I don't have the thing to push the ads back. Sorry, but we're going to have a minute and a half an ad starting pretty much now. Find that dock. I gotta find that tool. Where are you? Where are you? Sorry, I'm trying to find my doc that talks for the Twitch ad manager. There we go. I'll be prepared for the next one. Maybe. We'll see. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna get, yeah, there's like one of those cresty things in here. I guess we're doing this according to height now. Is that what it is? Oh. Okay, so now go back that way. Follow the fox here. You know, it did say something earlier. I didn't catch what it said. And you're sure you don't want to do this one, huh? I mean, that other one.
This comfortably furnished nook is empty. Whoever lives here must be somewhere deeper in Khyber.
Yep. Go get this collectible. I love when people used to wonder why I came down here. Like, you know, there's like mushroom or fungus down here collectible, and they thought I just was running off to splash in the water or something. Like, dude, I'm a flower sniffer. I know what's down here. If you would follow me blindly, you might too. But, oh, come on, Elle. One last chance, you know. I can almost visibly hear you roll your eyes, actually. Yeah. Okay, well, we're going to Hellhounds. Hey, there's like a shrine thing. Where are you? Oh, Plague Reaper. How did we get him? Oh, goodness. Well, I'm glad I was looking up to... Spider Town. Come from Spider Town. We'll get him. I got him. I got him. I got him. I don't got him. Yeah, I'm going to shrine this time before we go. I'm going to shrine my toons. My helpers. My minions, my hirelings. Come on. Everybody shrines. Even the JackDrag0n will shrine. And alright, thank you for hanging around through the ads. In case you just joined us, we are the JackDrag0n Cave. We're in the JackDrag0n Cave on Khyber, running through Servants of the Overlord, or one after Lords of Dust, whatever that one is, yeah. Okay. Fortunately, we don't have any beholders in this one to dispel, so... Okay. I don't know why the Fireball Rune Arm doesn't work as well against the Hellhounds. It's a mystery. Wrapped in enigma. Ooh, dancing her. Oh, more you guys, huh? Oh, you know what? Oh, who's dead? How are you guys dying all the time? You have to kill me before I die. Okay, so let's see. What do I have to get this dingo up again? Oh, that's only a 55% chance. We'll go with this one. Pull the lever, Kronk.
The heat grows more oppressive as the path drops deeper into the heart of Khyber.
Sounds like my house. Okay. Oh, yeah, we're gonna do these guys, right? I should get out the cold weapons just in case. I wish there was like a cold ball as opposed to fireball. That'd be cool. Haven't noticed. I like that. Because you are so ultra cool, Nacho, that ads don't even come near you. They just... Come on. You and your dog. I don't think I have the right gear on. That's what it is. Okay, so that's why I'm not hitting things. Yeah, that, and I'm just a bad player. But, you know, the other thing could contribute too. Alright, we got an air remnant. Alright, did my hire die again?
Arena Elf just followed.
Hey, Arena Elf, how are ya? Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that very much. I saw you were streaming. You're actually gonna move some tunes, I'm betting. Getting them all ready and such. What server do you play on now, Irina? And now here's the big bad Mama Flame Fang. Not to be confused with Fang Fang, that's a whole nother issue. Everybody say hello to Irina Elf. I have one of her D20 necklaces hanging from one of the dragons up there. Yeah, Irina, you can post your, you have a link for your Ko-fi shop, right? Post that in chat for us, if you don't mind. Oh. My problem is not looking away. My problem is playing, you know, in general, so. Just so we're clear.
Flame Fang is banished in a burst
Yay.
of fire, snarling
Alright.
in anger.
Alright, now we gotta get everybody up here. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, it did. Yeah. What? You raided with 12. Oh my gosh, thank you for the raid, Irina Elf. Look at that. Welcome in, raiders. In case you're new here, this is the JackDrag0n cave, and I'm like the jackwagon of streaming in DDO. Pretty much of both. It's not an either or. It's kind of an and. And if you saw me get started today, you'd know exactly what I was talking about. Okay, we were trying to get A's for which server? Okay, as for which server? I have tunes on. Yeah, I do too. Beheading the Shadowdale. Okay, cool. Okay, raise the other healer there, Dingo. It's not like you could have done that already, but it's like I got to tell you everything, you know. Take some initiative. I mean, not to run away from everything. That's not the initiative we're looking for out of hirelings, but okay. So let's do some shoutouts. Let's see, Irina Elf. Let's see what this will be interesting. Okay, so not there. We don't do shoutouts actually in the game. We do them on Twitch. Irina, and I don't. Yeah, Irina Elf. Let's see what comes up.
Why is it? I muted it. Why is it doing my voice? I'm a little too drunk for this shit.
Nice. A little alcoholic echo. Yeah, that's great. I love it. So that's what we like doing here is the visual shout outs. Bring up those highlights of, I don't know. Oh, how did I miss doing this? Because, we have somebody else here who always has some, usually has some kind of surprising visual shout out to enjoy or highlight.
Your daddy's listening. You want to say hi?
Uh-huh.
Okay, say hi.
Hi, Daddy. How are you?
Oh.
That's cute. That's great. That's so cool. All right, so who else here? Did I miss anybody? Harley Freebird. Okay, make sure I spell it right. Am I moving? I'm not supposed to be moving. Stop. Oh, did I type that into... I don't know where I typed that into. Okay, let's see here. Copy. Oh my gosh, you think after doing these for a while, I remember how everybody spells her name, but I don't. Okay, got it. Here we go.
Whoa! What the shit was that? Did y'all see that? I'm gonna clip that. That was.
Yeah, Nacho, do you remember how short that clip was? Just saying. Oh yeah, that's great. Still counts, yeah. I've done it. JackDrag0n, that's my kiddo. Oh, you're home. So good to know you're home safe. Okay. Oh my gosh. So my new keyboard, in case you missed it earlier. Hang on. Let's get the free cam going here. And it's not freak, it's free. It's a big difference. And so this is my new keyboard. It is the JackDrag0n Kami. It's a 550. It has like 12 macro keys, which I'm gonna start working on. Of course, it's RGB, and it's got all the media controls and the roller wheel over here. And this has been on my wish list for a while. And this is what my kiddo got for me for Father's Day. I'm very blessed. What can I say? Very, very blessed. As well as all the other neat stuff. So I got my gamelings. So there's a gelatinous cube, an owlbear, beholder, displacer beast, mimic, and an intellect devourer. And then I've got a snowy owlbear to go along with it. I've got my it's a little dragon laying down next to a chest. I don't know if you can see that. Okay. So I'm gonna have to learn how to paint miniatures now. And I'm gonna have to get some eyes that can work. And then in addition, I got another dragon, another addition. I haven't had a thing to drink other than tea. I guarantee you. So this little black dragon call them funny, because that's what's on the tag, funny. And all of these came from, let's see if I can find that tab again. Well, except for the keyboard. The keyboard didn't come from there. And I had to close it? No, it didn't. It came from this little shop out in San Angelo called Fat Cats Gaming. And they're online at fatcatsgaming.com. I'm not getting any kind of endorsement from them, but hey, they got cool stuff. And if you're ever out west and you're looking for some place to, you know, find some cool stuff, they have LARP stuff. That's what I thought was kind of cool. Let's see here. Where is it? I was just looking at this stuff. Shop, Fat Cat, board games, MTG, role-playing games, LARP gear. Okay. So they've got like swords and frogs for your swords and shields, maces. More swords, bucklers. This is cool. Macaroni art is for Christmas. Feet print art is for. Yeah, you know, it's not out of the question actually. So, but like the macaroni art now is edible. So, you know, it's. I can throw it in a pot, and so anyway, I had a blast looking at this stuff. So, Fat Cats Gaming, PHAT Cats Gaming, all one word.com. So if you're in San Angelo and you forgot something for your big LARP session out in the desert heat, they actually have some other stores there, don't they, JackDrag0n? Okay, let's get back to game. I'm plugging a store that I haven't been to, but I got neat stuff from. So, okay. Yep. Let's see here. I got to buff a little bit. Pixel Junkie, yeah. Sounds like. Yeah, you hear, but you don't always obey. That's kind of your problem. Okay, we're gonna get this party started. Oi. Paint him very carefully.
Thanks for the follow, Dawn's Early Light.
Dawn's Early Light, welcome in. And yes, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate you being here. It's funny to see all these people that, you know, I see early in the morning. And they're still here. See, San Angelo. That is... I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I have headphones on. It's like I keep targeting this thing, and for some reason, the target keeps jumping off. Okay, come on, come on. My bad. And there we go. We're down. Okay. So what? Yep. Okay, I was told. Oh, you stopped using Kofi. Oh. I'm so sorry. Okay, so but you're still doing the art stuff though, right? Are you finding another venue for your stuff, Irina Elf? You're always welcome to post, you know, any link to your are we still here? Or are you still here? You know, it's a matter of perspective, Harley, you know. Who is where and who is really here and not here, and who decides where we are?
A drow magic barrier bars entry into a massive cavern beyond.
Okay. See, this is where you got to come down here and get, like, go use that thing. It's right there. It's like self-service. Yeah, please let us know. Okay, still making my jewelry, yes, but you plan to have a standalone website. Okay. Okay, there you go. So do you want to... Yeah, so, again, let's do the shout-out. Arena Elf. See, okay, why is it doing that? It's not supposed to talk about me, it's supposed to talk about you. So the VSO works great. Okay. That is so weird. Do I have to do... There we go. IrenaElf@gmail. We're going to pin that one. So, you're looking for the jewelry. So cool. And wow, you know, I've got this free cam up here. And it's free cam, not freak cam. Because, you know, even though there might, like, you know, sometimes be weird... Come on. Start up already. There we go. You know, you never know what you're going to see on here. Well, yeah, I try and, you know, there it is. A little amethyst D20. Cool. Okay. All right. Very cool. See, that's not the kind of art I can do. I was trying to find, because, you know, as I was talking about doing the painting of the miniatures and stuff, this is not something I've undertaken before. I've done ceramics, okay? I've done macrame with my mom. And when I was young, and I think I actually did some crocheting too, but not like this kind of crocheting, which is, my daughter made this Doctor Who scarf for me, and it is massive. It is wonderful. It is months of work, and it's gorgeous. And but yeah, no, we need to talk about, you know, the crafts that are available in our community and support each other. That's what our community does. So, yep, absolutely. You're very welcome, Irina. Crochet, yeah. There, you know, there seems to be a community of crocheters that, and someone wants to, like, I think, rename that community, give them certain nicknames. Nacho Winch. I did it. You know, it was one of those things to hang. You know, spend time with my mom. My mom and I did. Yeah, there it goes. I know you didn't come up with it. Yeah. Okay. It was already there. It was on fire when I came in. So yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, why is this not opening? Because I tried clicking on it. Okay, I'm gonna wait for L. That's the problem with when you run with flower sniffers that all too often. You know what? Hey, we should probably just go ahead and like do this here, huh? Because we're going to go into a major battle here. Okay, yeah, no, you don't need the red shrine anymore. You need this shrine. Okay, Mo and Larry, come on. Come on. Oh, you already used this shrine? Okay. The Shield Guardian hasn't. Are you using it, Shield Guardian? Okay, no, it's right there. Do I have to plug you in like a Tesla? What? Yeah, we're going to we're going to all of them, basically, is what it amounts to. Our main guild will be going to Thrain, but like the original Soul Haven, which was comfy casual on Canon, will be going to.
Honestly, every time I try to do something fun or exciting, you make it not that way.
I'm sorry. It's how I am. Thank you, Salty Gypsy. Oh, no, don't worry, El. It's fine. But, oh, well, thank you for hanging out with us, Arena Elf. Appreciate you. And, yeah, so like we said, you can look at arenaelf@gmail.com if you want some of these wonderful necklaces, earrings. I mean, there's so many things. Get in contact when she can, and you can probably give them some kind of electronic, some pictures and stuff to browse through. But yep, please reach out to Irina Elf. You can do that on Twitch too when she's on Twitch. Look for her here. And one more time, we'll have a fun little visual shout out. Let's see if the same thing comes up. And because it doesn't always.
Goblin would be able to just, you know, periodically throw that out there. Not her dad, you know. I'm not her dad, I'm her daddy. That's terrible. Delete the VOD. End the stream. Delete your account. This is all over with.
Yeah.
I love you guys.
You never know what's going to come up. So, yeah. All right. Love the laugh. Yep. There you go. Okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah. We got to... I'm trying to play... For some reason, I'm trying to play my game by manipulating OBS, and it's the wrong screen. It's like, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. But I'm having fun now. With me and all the gang. Learning from each other. Why we do our thing. Nah. Gonna have a good time. Hey. Yeah, I know that song. Okay. So many Saturday morning cartoons that, you know. Emotional damage. Yeah, you're not wrong. I just, you know. Okay, why is it? Yeah. I will stop you. Yep. Lots and lots of sound effects. I'm trying to add more. You know, there's so many shows and stuff that I love growing up that it's hard to just pick, you know, 2 or 3 or even, you know, it's really hard to pick just one from any of them, but one sound bite from any given show or whatever. I've tried to diversify. Have a little airplane, little office, little Star Wars, little Star Trek. Something, yeah, something borrowed, something blue. Oh wait, that's not. HR puffin stuff? Oh yeah. The flute. HR puffin stuff. GG. Gilmore Girls, well, yeah. You know, there's not that many, like, soundboards that include Gilmore Girls. Just saying. I might have to actually make some of those by getting the DVDs out. And you know, in my copious free time, I will do just that. Make it. Okay, dear. Thanks. Wow. Yep. Things are back to normal in the JackDrag0n cave. All right. Yep. Blink twice if you're here against your will. Yeah. Yes, I do. I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. Ah ha ha ha. Boy with the poodles already. Monkey underpants. Yep. There's your Gilmore Girls reference right there. And I'll be quite frank that in the gamer community, Gilmore Girls might not be the ultimate, you know, most watched TV show. Just saying. But you know, as long as there's 3 or 4 of us that will get it, you know, that's what's important. Are they up there? Which one? Oh, hey, it's the big guys. Look at the dancing lions, the Gerolith. Guacamole! Hey. How was your evening? Guacamole. What you been working on? Oh, there's still fiendish spider helping out. Yep. I would expect no less, actually. So yeah. But Cormier, really? I'm just kidding. That's cool. Like I said, this community is just generous beyond comprehension most days. That's why I love doing this and getting to chat with y'all about it. Okay, so who's... Oh yeah, there they are. Hey, watch where you're pointing those things. I could get hurt. Definitely not a scout's archery range, let me tell you, mister. Oh. Yeah, I've got to remember before I log off for the night. Oh my gosh, that, yeah. Welcome to the 32-bit servers. This server will self-destruct in 3 weeks. You're like, what? Yeah, I can't. How are they not steering people to Cormier as new server? That's what I don't. Yeah. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Oh, it is set as a default? Okay, well, at least there's that. There we go. Remnant. Okay, did I, like, turn off? Yeah, I did turn off auto-targeting. No wonder. Oh, what a noob. Okay. Hear a lot of people talk about they want a fresh start server. Well, yeah. We're about to get 3 of them. I mean, be fighting for, you know, I won't say fighting, but elbow room's not going to be the thing to think of. Yeah, it's like moving from Montana to Tokyo, I think. Yeah. Especially if you're a wayfinder. Let's see, I've got one of those ring things here. There it is. I get some extra XP. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Earth attuned. Well, man, we can be attuned to the earth. That's so cool, man. Okay, what else? Is that the only one that's... Everything is just grind fodder. Okay, not even close. I moved from... Yeah, okay. I say that having only been to Montana once and never been to Japan, so yeah. We're just... Do not want to forever figure out how... Yeah. Well, I'm nowhere close to completionist on anything, so. Okay, I'm gonna go check this chest out. What's in the chest? Hey, another Darkstorm helm. All right. Yep, we'll take it. Okay. Whew. Oh no, I don't want to go straight into Spinner Shadows. I gotta take a quick break here. Been in Japan about 12 years altogether. Okay. Oh, okay. When I was growing up in a different suburb of our nation's 4th largest city, one of my mom's very good friends was Japanese, and she was, you know, she was basically the bride of a Marine who was overseas during World War II, and Choco, I remember Choco very fondly. It was like another grandma, or a great aunt for me. Okay, I need to get to the ship and empty as well. So I remember she would still dress in her, you know, nice kimono every time we were over there. I mean, the bow and everything, it's like a pillow kind of bow thing, right? But it meant so much to her to, you know, make sure that I, as a little, you know, tyke, knew all the respectful ways, and of course, shoes off, all that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, and I learned everything I could about Japanese culture. I would ask so many questions. I remember having some nice enamel coated chopsticks that she had given me, and back then I learned part Filipino, so chopsticks aren't totally foreign, but it still wasn't something that our culture grew up with. But that and my dad not being Filipino wasn't so keen on us having all that Filipino stuff. We still did the sticks dancing and that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm going to take a quick break, everybody, and I will be back as soon as I can. I don't know where we sit. I'm going to run some ads while I'm away so that they won't be looming when we get back. And thanks very much for being here in the Jack Dragon Cave. I'll be right back.
Is there any insanity in your family?
Well, as they say, the best laid plans of mice and men often go awry. And so my attempt to run ads kind of fell flat. So we'll have them in about, 12 minutes, 13 minutes. Okay, let's see. Where were we? Dad brought back some chopsticks from Korea. Learned how to use them by playing with them. It's crazy because we'll go out, Non or Dragon and I, and we have a favorite buffet place, and we would use chopsticks every time we'd go. And we have a very favorite server there, and she thought so much of us that when she went to China to visit her mom, extended family visit, she actually had this double set of chopsticks with rests and a case made with our names engraved on it and brought it back to us. And I'm like, this is so cool. It was so, yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, you get some practice in. It's, I don't think it's the hardest skill, but yeah, you do have to work at it. It's, the danger is in the learning, what foods may fly, But yeah, I love using chopsticks, and actually we found a crafts person that makes bowls. He'll put either Chinese or Japanese lettering, depending on what you ask for. And I have a bowl that says Good Fortune, and it's got the hole slots for the chopsticks to rest across the top. It's like, yeah, it's really neat. But you could pick up. Oh yeah, no, I can do that. That's for sure. That's when you're Filipino, you don't waste rice. So that's the other thing too. So yeah, you have to learn to pick up the chopstick or pick up the rice with the chopsticks, and yeah. The hard part is soup, of course, but you get the chunks and then you sip the soup. But oh my goodness. Let's see. I'm going to empty. That was my plan. All right. And this is just one of the many tunes that I have to work on getting. Well, this one not so much, because they said we can leave our reincarnation cache intact and it should transfer. So that's probably a lot of Filipinos was in the Navy. Oh yeah. Subic Bay, yep, since closed. And then we had Clark Air Force Base. I know I've mentioned it to you. My dad was on you don't trust him with the cash? Yeah, I might take some of the more important stuff out. My raid loot and such, but I might leave the rest of it in there. I'm not leaving my rune arms or my legendary stuff, but I mean, heck, I don't have that much legendary stuff to begin with that's all that important. But yeah, Pinatubo. Like Hawaii, that's the danger of living, on basically the spewings of a volcano. At least it's not Guam, where, our Congress people are worried that we might, tump it over if we have all our equipment at one end of it. See, I don't have enough mules to do that for sure. But okay, I don't know why I'm standing here. I've got things I could be crunching. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and call it for the night. Let's see who's streaming DDO. Is there anyone still out there streaming DDO? I got to find my browser window. It's been a wonderful night in spite of its beginnings. And I appreciate y'all being here so very much. It's always fun. Like I said, no matter how it starts, whatever weird things may happen, we're going to keep doing this. Trilogy, hey, thanks very much. Appreciate you being here. And Luna Rose just raiding in. Oh, thanks very much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome to the Jack Dragon Cave. If you don't know me, we stream on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights. And we do it across 5 different platforms. Twitch being, you know, kind of the primary. But you can also find me on some other ones. And you can check out the links here. If I can get here. Is that the one? Yeah. At my Gravatar, that lists all the places that you can find Jack Dragon across the internet verse. That's not anyway. But anyway, welcome in very much. We're on the verge of raiding out to see who else it might be streaming DDO right now. And the reason I do it across these multiples is because I'm just trying to bring some attention to this game I really, really love, DDO, which is based on another game I really love, Dungeons & Dragons, and hopefully we'll get more people in here. You lived on Guam? I didn't realize you lived on Guam, El. There's a girl in our choir that was born in Guam. She's a teenager, so they actually go back and visit Guam. You went watching me, said, oh. Okay, all right, well, let's see here. Oh, is that what? Yeah. I've got my other one on there. I need to get myself off of my computers, or else it's going to get weird when it comes time to raid out. Okay, and it gives me a chance to see who might be raiding or playing DDO. So we've got Goonie Boy, Farting Jester is streaming. Hey, there we go. But you know what? I haven't raided Harley, and I need to raid Harley. So we're gonna raid Harley Freebird. Let's do the. But we're gonna give Farting Jester a shout out, just because I like saying Farting Jester. I'm 12. What can I say? And I spelled it wrong. Okay. Oh my gosh. What was funny was I think it was Brackert was talking about the puppeteers of the court, the jesters, as you will, how they would actually have a puppet on a stick with a pig's bladder that made a farting noise. Oh, and Farting Jester doesn't have any clips. That's funny to say. Farting Jester has no clips. Okay, well, anyway, that's because maybe you don't want to see it, but you can still check out Farting Jester at the link there. Oh, and yeah, I'm 12. What can I say? I'm not even 12. I'm 9. Okay, I'm so childish. Yeah. So we are going to start our raid on Harley Freebird. Feel free to give Harley a follow when we get there. Thanks very much to everybody who, he just started? Okay. Oh, Farting Jester just started streaming. Okay, well, that's cool. All right. And he will be my next. You're next to Target Hound to make a highlight clip. There you go. You're right. I'm going to do that, Luna Rose. In case you missed it, we hounded Luna Rose lovingly with all affection to make a highlight reel. And since she brought it up, guess what we're going to do? We're going to play it right now because we know this is the only one. And it's because she made it just so we would stop harassing her. We're going to keep playing it. So,
I'm Luna Rose Dragon. I stream Monday through Saturday at 9 p.m. Central. I play a variety of games, but I mainly play DDO. I'm not out to make or do the best build. I just play to play and have fun. Always have, always will.
Yeah, so Luna Rose, so. Okay. Again, thank y'all so very much for your support. I love this community. Remember, greet your crew when you log in. roll those daily and weekly dice when you can. Gather for buffs when you enter the quest, and don't forget to turn in your raids before logging off. And if you're a VIP, remember to go get your gold rolls on Cormier. With that in mind, I'm the Jack Dragon, and I would say good night, good hunting, and God love you. We're going to start the raid now for Harley Freebird. And it's good because the ads are going to be starting in like 2 minutes. So we just beat the raid, or beat the ads.